Alright. Hello, everybody. It is I, Granorite, and we are back with another episode of Let's Play Pokemon Emerald with our Gen 3 type challenge of Rock type. Just a second, I'm reporting a bot. Okay. We are here in Lily Cove. Omanyte has learned Blizzard. Do we have enough Pokemon power ups to get that up? Looks like we do. All right. Anorith has also learned Ancient Power, which we need to get that up as well. Anywho's, we're going to be heading over this way and clearing out the trainers south of Mount Pyre, and then we'll go to Mount Pyre, and then the Team Magma base, and so on and so forth. We should see a couple evolutions this episode, at least 2, if not 3, but I'm pretty sure just 2. I don't think we'll get all the way to Tate and Liza today. But we should get Omanyte and Anorith to evolve, which is very exciting. So let's get going. Hope everybody is doing well on this Monday. Good damage. We'll just go ahead and keep Golem up with Omanyte for this double battle. Surf and Seeker Power. Very nice. Grab that Pokemon power up. We need that. But Anorith doesn't have a berry. We should give Anorith a berry. This fight. Let's use Omanyte and Lairon. So remember, our next 2 evolutions are at level 40, and then Lairon evolves into Aggron at 42. Slash. So every time I think of Slash, I just think of Sand Slash. Fury Cutter is an interesting choice. Let's try Blizzard. Assuming that Lairon doesn't take this out with a single Iron Tail. Which it does. Which it does. Alright, let's swap Golem up for this next fight. I think I need to use a Repel. Nope, I still have one lingering. Okay. Magnitude. Little bitty 4. Okay. Drops our special defense? Yeah. Not that I had a lot of that anyways. We will swap for Roselia. We'll go over to Anorith here. Very nice. Pelipper. We'll just keep Anorith out. Throw an H power at it? Nah, protects. Throw an H power at it. Cool. Next trainer Starthos face Swellow. Bam. All that damage to Golem. I'm honestly surprised it did 5. Whalmer's coming out next. We'll go over to Omanyte. Bite it! Oh, that's not nice. Seems about right. Come on. Trapinch. We'll keep Omanyte out for Trapinch and just surf it. And then for Magneton, we'll go back to Golem. The Toad. Be nice once we have Earthquake. And then for Shiftry, let's go to Lairon. Oh, the swagger. It's actually pretty good here. And there's the hit ourselves, because we always hit ourselves. Oh. Okay, let's go to Anorith, since this thing knows Giga Drain. Guess that's where I should have gone just to start off. Okay, let's use the Soda Pop on Lairon and a Super Potion on Omanyte. Alright, so we have Electric and Flying in this next fight. So let's use Lairon and Golem. Alright, we want to take out this Pelipper, which protects, and we double attacked into it. What a move. Totally called us. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we secret power into the Electrike, and then we'll Rock Tomb into the Xatu. Misses the Rock Tomb. Lairon's been missing a lot. Another peck. Synchronize. Oh, we have a Cherry Berry on Golem. Okay, well, I guess that's gone. Misses another Rock Tomb, really? Come on, Lairon. Alright, so we'll swap Anorith up with Lairon. Be really careful here with the fighting Pokemon. I probably should have took out the Makuhita first. Very nice. Double nice. Alright, let's use these Pokemon power-ups on Anorith's Ancient Power. And then we're gonna fly back to Lily Cove to heal. Let's hand out a couple berries again. Okay, so next thing we fight is a Rhyhorn and a Spoink. Turn. Alright, we do have a Hariyama next. We're going to swap up Golem to go against it, because it's got our highest defense stat, and it's only ×2 weak to fighting. Eight's a good magnitude. Oh, goodbye. Okay, for this fight, let's swap a Lairon up with Golem. Good quick attack. Bam. Very nice. Very, very nice. Quick attacks again. Okay. Golem and Lairon are speed tied. Alright, what are we going to do against this Wobbuffet? See if Omanyte can take it out, I guess. Close. Oh, goodbye, Omanyte. Omanyte does not have a lot of HP. We did not take down that Wobbuffet, therefore Omanyte just... Of course, it did also have to choose correctly on which move it was going to use, which it did. No surprise there. The AI is really good about doing stuff like that. So we're getting Lairon up to 40 now just because it's going to be our Pokemon that's not going to like to fight stuff in the Team Magma base. Also, really not in the Team Aqua base either, but it'll do better in Team Aqua than it will in Team Magma. Actually, it'll do about the same. Next we fight... a Shuppet. Now we fight a Hariyama again. No, my Pecha Berry. Alright, and then we'll swap Anorith up with Omanyte for this double battle against the Wobbuffet Sableye. Alright, let's target into the Sableye first. Alright, well we're not gonna attack it if it's gonna Destiny Bond us. Alright, now we're gonna take it down. Excellent. Alright, evolution number 1 for the episode. Armaldo. Alright, let's take a gander. Big boosts the stats. It actually has got our highest attack stat now, Armaldo here. So what do we know about Armaldo? Armaldo is a bipedal amphibious Pokemon that somewhat resembles a mantis shrimp. It is covered with thick grayish-blue plates. There are accents of yellow, black, white, and red throughout its body. Its oblong eyes protrude from the sides of its head. A black pattern with 2 red teardrop-shaped spots cover the center of its head, and a yellow lower jaw. 3 pairs of wing-like appendages extended from the sides of its long, thin neck. A plate of armor on its back has 4 short spikes and 2 triangular yellow-rimmed wings extending from beneath. Its scaled chest and belly are rimmed with yellow lines as well, and there are 2 large yellow plates in the center of its chest. Its segmented arms extend from holes in these plates, each with a large black claw. The legs are also segmented with black knees. A pair of fins tip its long tail. In ancient times, Armaldo lived on land by the water's edge and dived into the ocean to hunt for prey. The large wings on its back were used for swimming, while its thick tail protected it from enemy attacks. Its strong claws can break stones, punch through a steel slab, and take down prey. Furthermore, they can freely extend or be retracted. It is considered to be an ancestor of some bug Pokemon. Our Gen 3 Pokedex information for Armaldo. Ruby says Armaldo's tough armor makes all attacks bounce off. This Pokemon's 2 enormous claws can be freely extended or contracted. They have the power to punch right through a steel slab. Sapphire says Armaldo is a Pokemon species that became extinct in prehistoric times. This Pokemon is said to have walked on its hind legs, which had been more convenient for life on land. Emerald says Armaldo usually lives on land, however, when it hunts for prey, it dives beneath the ocean. It swims around using its 2 large wings. And fire red and leaf green stay protected by a hard shell. Its body is very sturdy. It skewers prey with its claws to feed. And that is our information on our Maldo. Alright, so we're going to swap Omanyte up front to finish out the Team Aqua trainers on the mountain. Were we teaching Shadow Ball to anybody? It does not look like it. Can nobody learn it? No. Which would be why we're not teaching it. Get the Lax Incense, and I need to spray a Repel. And the Sea Incense, so we'll hand both of those out. We'll give the Sea Incense to Omanyte, and the Lax Incense to Lairon. And then we'll give this Citrus Berry we took off to Golem. Alright. Let's get outside. Get up to Team Aqua. So we'll use our Maldo for the first time here in a bit. Garbana. First, we got to get Omanyte and Golem up to level 40. Alright, this is going to be the harder fight because of the Whalmer. Target it down. Oh, he uses rollout. Well, never mind. Gives us the easy out. Why is Golem the fastest? It's only got 45 speed stat. This makes no sense. Good job, Golem. Blah, 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 blah. Alright, let's fly. Spray a Repel. Surf. I think this fight will level up Omanyte. If it doesn't, the next one for sure will. Hooray! So what do we got? 89, 109, 82 are the big stats. Almost there. Trying to learn Spike Cannon. We'll pass. So stats go up. So we had 89, 109. So we got defense now at 109, special defense at 95, special attack at 129. Pretty nice. So what do we know about Omastar? Omastar is a cephalopod mollusk Pokemon similar to an Omanyte or Nautilus. Its sky blue body has several tentacles. The tentacles towards the front are shorter and thicker than those in the back. There is a pale yellow helix spiraled shell on its back. Several sharp spikes line the shell's midsection from the front to about halfway down its back. The shell's rim has two circular indents where Omastar's eyes are visible. Its eyes have yellow sclera and vertically slit pupils. It has an oval mouth with a four-sectioned fang-like beak. It is believed that Omastar's extinction was a consequence of the increasingly heavy weight of its shell that affected its mobility, including its hunting. Omastar swim the seas in search of prey, including prehistoric shelter. It attacks only when prey comes near its tentacles. Omastar uses its tentacles to ensnare its prey before biting down with deadly force of its beak. Its fangs are powerful enough to crush through rocks. With the shell broken, it would suck out the contents. Omastar was in turn preyed upon by Caracosta. Omastar is thought to be a distant ancestor to Octillery. And our Gen 3 Pokedex information for Omastar. Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald all say Omastar used its tentacles to capture prey. It is believed to become extinct because its shell grew too large and heavy, causing its movements to become too slow and ponderous. Fire Red says its tentacles are highly developed as if they are hands and feet. As soon as it ensnares prey, it bites. And Leaf Green says despite having strong fangs and tentacles, it went extinct when its heavy shell made it unable to catch prey. And that is our information on Omastar. Alright, and we're going to use it directly in this next fight. Go ahead and surf. Very nice. These next fights both start with a Claydol. Not a Claydol, a Baltoy. So there's our brand new Armaldo. Double, double, double. Very nice. So we're going to keep pressing forward. Our third and final evolution, like I said, will be at level 42. So we'll see if we get to that this episode. Be pretty cool if we did, but there's a chance we won't. Because I'm not just going to focus on Lairon the entire time. swap these two up for this next double battle. Goes first. Look at Amistar go now. Wow. Tied for highest speed with Armaldo. Yeah, Anorith lost a lot of speed when it evolved, but that's okay. 54 is our highest speed stats now. Should probably use Golem more in here, because we really don't want to use Golem in the Team Aqua base. Very nice. Eight's a pretty good magnitude. We did get our attack dropped a level, though. Oh, still enough. Look at you go, Golem. Good deal. These Zubats are not very fast. Which is very surprising, because Crobat is a very fast Pokemon. Alright. Let's go to Golem for the Mighty Anna. Oh, I should have Magnitude instead of Rollout. Well, we'll just keep Golem out. Surf. Alright, let's let Lairon go in. Alright, so we're at a +1 attack now with the -1 that we got when we came in. Come on, Lairon. Very nice. Alright, well, we're going to swap for Camel Rept. I think we would have kept Lairon out if Crobat was coming out, even with the confusion on. But we're not going to leave it out for this Camel Rept. Snurf. Very nice. Alright, we'll go back to Lairon. Ow. Ah, we missed. Now we'll get flinched. No, we didn't. Ooh. So like, ah, this is where the cavalcade of bad things start to happen. Good deal. Alright, so let's dig out of here. We'll swap Golem up. And we'll put Armaldo, or not Armaldo, Lairon up with it. We're going to fly down to Slateport so the submarine gets stolen. And then back to Lily Cove we go. All right. Almost got it. Man, maybe we will get, like, just the Titanizer today. I didn't think we would. We still have a bit of experience we still need to get. We have a few trainers that we fight on the way there, and there's some that we've skipped still as well that we can go get. Got it. Yeah, we'll take damage from these Carvanas. There's not much we can do about it. At this point, we're just trying to get Armaldo up to 41. Come on, get it, Armaldo. Pretty good damage. There's the swagger. Good job snapping out of that confusion. All right. Let's just keep going. Usually you always turn when I come in. Good damage, Armaldo. Hum the dum dum dum. Let's, I guess, just keep going with Armaldo. Probably use Lairon for a bit. Water Gun was the correct choice, Wingull. There goes our citrus berry. Remember, 42 is our target for the next gem. Good damage. Well, that's gonna hurt. Astonish again. Interesting choices. Alright, so this fight should level up Lairon, which will get our evolution. Assuming we don't get knocked out. Excellent. All the evolutions this episode. Huge boost to attack. 143 and defense at 187 now. So what do we know about Aggron? Aggron is a huge bipedal Pokemon. It primarily has a crusty gray exoskeleton with plates of silver armor adorned. The armor on its head has 2 pairs of holes, with horns extruding from the foremost holes. Its forehead plating extends past its upper jaw and a small point. It has sky blue eyes and 2 nostril-like holes on the tip of its upper jaw. On the rim of its mouth are several pointed fang-like protrusions, and the nape of its neck and back have gray-silver armor sections. It has wide, blunt spikes on its shoulders and gray-silver bands on its arms and legs. Its hands and feet each have 3 claws, and it has a thick, long black tail that it can swing at enemies. The gouges in Aggron's armor from previous battles are worn as mementos. The more wounds it has, the more it has battled. It claims a large mountain as its territory and fiercely defends it from trespassers. If its environment is damaged by a flood or a forest fire, it will restore the area by bringing in topsoil and planting trees. It burrows through the strongest of bedrock and digs tunnels as it searches for iron to eat. Its horns, which it uses to dig through bedrock when seeking food, grow a little longer at a time and can be used to determine its age. Aggron's horn is sharp enough to cut through steel, used as a ramming weapon to bring foes down. Long ago, there was a king who wore a helmet resembling an Aggron in an attempt to channel its strength. As mentioned in Pokemon Sleep, Aggron has been observed eating iron ore on rare occasions when it sleeps. It is believed that Aggron engages in this behavior due to its exhaustion after patrolling its territory. And our Gen 3 Pokedex information for Aggron. Ruby says Aggron claims an entire mountain as its own territory. It mercilessly beats up on anything that violates its environment. This Pokemon vigilantly patrols its territory at all times. Sapphire says Aggron is surprisingly protective of its environment. If its mountain is ravaged by a landslide or a fire, this Pokemon will haul topsoil to the area, plant trees, and beautifully restore its own territory. Emerald says its iron horns grow a little longer, a little at a time. They are used to determine Aggron's age. The gouges in its armor are worn with pride as mementos from its battle. And Fire Red and Leaf Green says it claims a large mountain as its sole territory. It mercilessly thrashes those that violate its space. And that is our information on Aggron. And we have made it to Moss Deep. I don't think we're going to take on Tate and Liza today, but we will go heal and get the King's Rock. Give this to Armaldo, I guess. Aggron is actually our fastest Pokemon. Maybe we'll give it to Aggron then, and then we'll give the Lax Incense to Armaldo. But this is where we are going to end our episode for today. We do hope you all enjoyed the episode, and we will be back tomorrow with more Pokemon. Until then, we'll see y'all next time.